Digital Romance TV.
Hi, it's Michael Fiore from Digital Romance Inc. And I'm here alone today. Nora couldn't make the video, no matter what I do. Oh my, are you going to crush my head? Is that what's going on there? Or are you just using the focus? Hi folks, how's it going? It's Mike, and we got another video for you here in the Digital Romance TV series, where we give you free advice on dating in the digital age. And today's topic, question, etc. is...
How to get back in the dating pool after 40.
Oh, dating after 40. Are you?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm not quite.
I'm 40 now.
You're 40. Doesn't she look great for 40?
Right.
Remember back in have you seen pictures of your parents when they were 40, by the way? Or like pictures of like your grandparents when they were 40 and they were like,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they were digging oil wells or something and just absorbed it all into them, and now they're all became Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't quite understand. But dating after 40, I think there's actually a big difference in dating after 40 in cities.
Versus
major cities,
Sure.
Because we live in a major city.
We do.
Versus dating after 40 in small towns. My mom lives in a small town. She is obviously over 40 because I'm 37, and that'd be weird otherwise. But it's a big difference. But
Right.
I know you're not big on dating, Nora. I know that you like being the independent woman.
Well, here's what I can tell you from, so on my Tinder profile,
Yeah.
I look at men who are, I think I go down to 34.
Yeah.
I rarely swipe to the right on people that young, but just because I'm curious, I'm
Sure.
a curious person, and I like to look at all the different
Abs.
types of people that are on Tinder, mainly because I work in the dating niche.
Yeah.
Like, this is what we do. We
Yeah.
talk about these things, so I'm always looking.
You're researching.
I'm always researching. I don't actually date these people, let's be honest. I just look at the profiles. 34 to like 45, I think, is my age range, and I can tell you that there is a huge difference in what a man puts up in his profile at a younger age than what he says in the later years. And
So
a
quickly,
lot of
give us some examples, yeah.
So younger men are not very specific. They're just dating or looking to hook up or all these things. And older men are they're very specific about the terms of what they're looking for in dating. They're looking to meet people, not necessarily have a long-term relationship, but have companionship. If that leads to, some of them are honest, that, like, if that leads to sex, that's great. If it doesn't, then that's okay too. But I think the pressure is off in terms of, after 40, most women are probably not looking to have a family. It's a little different now than it used to be. It is,
sure,
but
yeah.
if we're they either probably at that age already have children, or they've probably decided they're not, or they're desperate as
they
hell.
desperately want to have children.
There's that other
right
third,
now,
right?
And they're like, I need a dick.
But they're
right
usually
now.
going to be very upfront about, I'm
Yeah.
looking to get married and have children, if
Right
that's
now.
what they're looking to do.
Which, by the way, there's very few. The men that respond to that, you probably don't want. But
So that is usually either they already have children or they're, and that's the same with men at that age. Like,
Yep.
they either are not looking to have a family or they already have had it.
though a smaller percentage have baby mania.
Well, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Could they're not upfront about it like
Yeah.
like
Could
women
be.
are. But
Could be.
So it takes a lot of the pressure off.
Yeah.
Also, most women who so for men out there who are looking to date after 40,
It's way easier
it's way easier.
for men.
Also, it's way easier to get a woman off. Let's be real. Like,
they know what they're doing.
And they've reached their sexual peak, and it's not only easier, it's more comfortable, it's much more fun. You're also usually not as worried about getting diseases or getting pregnant, mostly getting pregnant. That weighs heavily on younger women in terms of sex, no matter how much you're using birth control.
You
The
got like
idea,
5 condoms at
that
that
psychological idea of, if
could
this went
happen.
wrong, I could get pregnant.
So I would just say
is
for
huge.
men dating, I know we have one of our coworkers, of course, is 40 and recently divorced and
Yes.
dating, and is basically just saying, yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, well, he's also young.
But he lives in a major city.
He lives in a major city.
He's social.
very social.
You know, he's in shape.
Yes.
He has no butt, but he's in shape. And is just willing to kind of go out there and be a cool guy and not,
Right.
and he's not looking for anything serious.
No.
For women, dating after 40 gets
And
more
he's
difficult.
he's also not dating 40-year-old women. Let's be real about that.
He's dating like mid-30s.
Nope, not mostly. But it's a joke.
I didn't know. For women, it does get a little bit more difficult because there is this whole thing called, it's an unfortunate fact
Right.
that as a woman gets older, the pool of men who are interested gets smaller.
Right, like our coworker who's
Yeah.
40 and is not his Tinder does not go up over 40. The women he's looking at, the picture of women he's looking at goes well below the 30s, but not up over 40.
And that is both BS and a fact.
It's true. Yeah.
Because it's like, this is just the way it is at that point. Besides that, dating over 40, I mean, a lot of women run into the fact that the guys who are interested are 50 and 60 at that point. Or my mother is like in her 60s and gets, interest from 75 and 80-year-old dudes.
I mean, even in person,
Yeah.
I'm attractive,
Sure.
young
Yeah.
looking.
I've heard that, yeah.
I get interest in person from anywhere from like 25-year-old guys to like 65-year-old guys.
But online, there's more of a boundary
Yeah.
on these other kinds of things.
Because you have to set also. I mean, most people set their age limit.
So I think the main advice for women who are dating, for men who are dating over 40, I remember I got one a while ago from like a Facebook thing a while ago from a guy who was like, I'm over 50 and no women are interested.
Right.
And I looked at his Facebook profile. I'm like, no, you have giant glasses and you're 70 pounds overweight.
Right.
It's not that you're 50. It's that
that you're not
it's that you
attractive.
don't take care of yourself and you're not attractive. For women, it's mostly, I think you just need to focus on activities where you're going to meet people in person, where your vivacious personality can come across, as opposed to having it be a data point on a dating profile or on a Tinder profile or something like that. And that's where we're going to end this
I
one.
totally agree. Yep. Go out, meet
Yep.
people in person.
Yep.
Don't try to.
Yep. And don't dress like you're 25. That doesn't work. If you agree or disagree or think we're idiots, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And then go to digitalromanceinc.com, sign up for our newsletter, and check out all the articles and stuff like that and the podcast. And maybe leave a question so we can answer it in a future video or podcast. Bye-bye. If you've got a cell phone in your pocket or purse right now, then you've got everything you need to create incredible romance and passion with the man or woman in your life at the push of a button. Go to digitalromance.tv/TRB to see Michael Fiore make an entire audience of women on The Rachel Ray Show swoon and learn how to use tiny little text messages to have the relationship of your dreams.